lips are frozen, hands are numb. My heart is alive, beating a soul. Need to hold on. Can you still feel my heart's beats? Can you still feel my heartbeat? Faster every time I see you. Can you still feel my heartbeat? Heart is alive. Can you still feel my heartbeat? Faster
You sweep the stray soot that has escaped the forge while Kristen works on putting up the belts from the grindstone. You hum a tune to fill the air. Mid tune, Kristen raises her voice slightly. Can you Can you stop sweeping and grab the dagger blades and throw those in a crate? That's going to be a tomorrow problem. Uh, sure, can do. You set the broom down and start taking the blades to the crate Kristen pointed out. Your mind can't stop thinking of what Kristen said when Justin asked to investigate the crates. Her order that she got was because she missed a taste of home. Is Kristen not from Erwin? Kirsten, can I ask you something? As long as you can talk while finishing up cleaning. Of course, when Justin was over here that one time, you mentioned you ordered something because you missed home? Where is home for you? Oh, that. You see, I'm not from Erwin. I'm actually from the city of Olden. I moved here a few years ago, set up shop, and never left. Erwin is such a beautiful place with a lot of opportunities, so I'm happy to live here. But there are just some things you can only get from Olden. Sorry for overstepping on this question, but why did you leave? Kirsten takes a deep breath. Simple answer, really. People there weren't exactly fond of my handling of certain people. To keep a long story short, the kingdom is not really a big fan of magical beings or users. I had the same ideals for the longest time too, until I met someone. They were caring, kind, and willing to step in whenever someone else was in trouble. One day, they accidentally slipped up in front of the guards when giving a potion to a family in dire need of assistance and had exhausted all other options. They were in the process of arresting them when I opened my mouth. Since I defended them, I was considered a conspirator as well and was arrested too. Upon trial, I was given two options: make weapons for the kingdom in jail until I dropped dead, or leave Olden and never return. But the fact that I'm here, you can see which one I picked. Oh. Kirsten falls silent for a moment before continuing. I got lucky, unlike the person I stood up for. They were thrown into jail and they threw away the key. It's completely unfair what happened to them. They just wanted to help. That really opened my eyes to what Olden truly was. A closed-minded kingdom with ideals that are horrible. People can be blinded until seeing the truth of the matter. That is definitely true, Cam. I just wish other people would see that sooner. She lets out a soft sigh. So, they at least let you order from the city? Oh no, not at all. I have a friend that still lives in Olden that sends me stuff as long as I send them materials or weapons from over here. Think of it as an exchange of goods. Ah, clever. Worked for a decade, so I doubt we'll be caught. Now, is that young man coming to pick you up tonight? Kristen says with a slight smirk. For the stakeout? Oh, yeah, Justin should be here at some point. Kristen starts collecting the rest of the blades. Oh, I wouldn't want to make you late for your date with Destiny. Why don't you grab a bite to eat from upstairs before he gets here? I can finish up down here. The mention of the word date makes you blush in embarrassment. It's not that type of date. We still need to find the people robbing the docks. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Now go and grab something to eat, Kristen says while motioning to the door. Fine, fine. Make sure to bother Amanda if you need help then. I plan on it after that stunt she pulled with you, Kristen says with the cheekiest of grins. Have fun. Okay. I have no idea when Justin's gonna get here, but might as well see. Oh, sandwich. Sandwich. it's a blueberry jelly one. Yes. Okay. This will be a great snack to have. I don't think we're going to get to that level tonight. Hopefully, I do not want that. Yeah, exactly. This is the moment that it gets like time to psych ourselves up for stakeout. I've never really done stakeout, so this is very interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm actually curious what we're gonna spot. I mean, blueberry muffins are good, but blueberry jelly sandwich is like a blueberry muffin, but with more blueberry. So it is perfect and amazing and cool and great. And hi, you caught me during my sandwich monologue. I see. See, someone gets it. Someone understands me. This is why we work well together. This is why we are a team, a unit. Okay, is Cat being good? Is he being a good boy? That is great. That is great. Because if he wasn't being a good boy, I swear, Kirsten would like aim a dagger at us again. I don't want to. I still have flashbacks from when we first came here and that happened. Yeah, just picture just waking up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night because you just had a dagger thrown at you. It is not fun. Not fun at all. That's not good. That is not good, Amanda. You should not be used to that. Amanda, do you need to sit down and talk about this issue? We can reflect together. We have chairs. It's fine. Okay. If you say so. I don't like the way you're saying it. Oh. There, buddy. There. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Justin to get here. He's there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Supposed to come by. We're supposed to go do that little stakeout thing, and hopefully we get something. Hopefully, I'm hoping we get something. Yeah, because like I wanna help him get that resolved. Because like that stuff is just kind of interesting. Where that could be, what could happen, who is there, who isn't, who knows. It could literally be just some. I don't know. I actually don't know who has done this. It could just be some grown adults that just wanted some extra food. It could be just squirrels and we just don't know it. Actually, wait, how could squirrels use crowbars? It can't be squirrels. Squirrels have been rolled out now. Okay, squirrels are back on the consideration now. You are right. Three of them with the crowbar, they could just like go over, stack each other up, and use the crowbar to open the crates. You are a genius. Oh, you were joking. Uh, I, I was taking anything under consideration because it could just be that. Because I don't want it to be people that could literally beat me up. I don't want to be beat up today. I'd rather not have that. Yeah, but let's see. Have like yeah, but squirrels are really smart. Like they can come up with a lot of things. Like who knows? Maybe they could like shove like maybe they try and balance out the crates by shoving like acorns in there. You know that way it just like it balances out correctly weight wise, so no one knows the wiser. I don't know the. I guess it depends on the crowbar. Like if it's like one of them little small crowbars, then maybe 3. But if it's like one of the bigger ones, like the heavy metal, it might be more like maybe 4 to 5. Who knows? I'd say about kind of like I'd say okay. You see this loaf of bread right here? It's about that big. It's about that big, like that long, roughly. Not that wide. Okay, but yeah, that's how long the crowbar was. Or squirrels, because it could be multiple squirrels. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. I'm just terrified of the logistics of if squirrels can carry crowbars, can they wield weapons? Do we have the daggers like locked up? Like, can any squirrels break into this house? Because if they can and can wield weapons, we're done for. Because we have daggers here that are squirrel size. Okay, if we weren't squirrel proof, I would have been very concerned. Because, like, we've seen a lot of things. Like, we've seen crabs wielding knives. So, it's not out of the ordinary for maybe squirrels doing the same. Oh, I just realized, wait, we also have the cat. The cat could keep the squirrels away. That's our squirrel proofing. That is genius. Yes. It was a genius thing to bring the cat back. Yes. Yes. The cat is adorable. The cat is good. The cat will lead us to victory against the squirrels. I don't know why I'm on a tangent about squirrels. I should actually be thinking logistically for a stakeout. Like, actually paying attention and all that to details. What's like a good way to practice for a stakeout? Do you have any idea? Because I don't know why. First thing that comes to my head is like, I spy. I don't know. Oh yeah, Joseph's bringing the snacks. He is bringing all the snacks. Like I think he's like already put them in the tent and all that we're chilling in. Yeah, I have no idea how long me and Justin are going to be out there for that stakeout. So, guess we'll have to see. It could take all night. Okay, what do you spy? Something small. Is it this flower? Is this flower right here? It is small. The flower pot. What is smaller than that over here? The book is bigger, so it can't be the book. Are you the small thing? Oh. Oh, I must away.
Hello?
Coming!
Okay. I didn't want to shout because I didn't want to. Well,
Oh.
you know.
Oh,
I,
they're all aware. Don't worry. Me and Manda were having our conspiracy theories on if it could have been a squirrel,
so,
like a group of squirrels with a crowbar.
are you talking about the thieves?
Listen, I got a little stir crazy while waiting when I got off of working.
Yeah, I don't I don't think a bunch of squirrels are going to be able to fit in that jacket we found.
forgot to consider the jacket. Oh, it's all good. It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to scream because, well, I'm assuming Kirsten's asleep.
I'm pretty sure she just like was wrapping up some stuff. She might have gone upstairs soon or just went on like quick little errands or something.
No cells, not squirrel thieves. Okay, good. Now you got me thinking about it. Good lord.
Listen, I think 3 squirrels could handle a crowbar, a size of loaf of bread.
But pulling off a heist, I don't think so.
You never
What,
know.
what am I saying? Why am I talking about this?
Listen. Squirrels would do a lot of things for acorns. You never know.
Okay, look. After we parted our ways last time, or earlier, I should say, I went ahead and bought a tent and set up a nice little fire pit over in one of the areas we're going to be staying in. If all else, if what I'm thinking is correct, they will get cocky and they will try to go back for more. Because, well, these thieves, I guess they were clueless enough to leave something behind and not go back for it. So who knows? These might just be, well, I guess you could say the average thief. Just considering on what we know so far, we can't really confirm if that's the case, but it's something. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that they will come back. After all, if you score big, you definitely want to get more, right?
Yep, indeed.
Well, I just hope I'm right. I hope we're right.
Hope there's only one way to find out.
All right, then let's go.
Yep, let's go.
All right, then. Ooh, it's a little dark.
Yeah, I mean, it's like middle of the night, so...
Well, I can at least see the outline of the tent.
Oh yeah, that is a tent. That is indeed a tent.
Just go ahead and bring this torch over here. Just set down a light, at least. Temporarily. Yeah, setting up a tent is not exactly easier here than it is from where we're from.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it was built right.
Yeah, but let me just go. That torch isn't gonna last long though, so let's just go ahead and set a fire.
Ooh. I see warm.
That was quite the journey to get here, honestly.
Indeed.
Man, I have no idea what's gonna happen if we, well, if this works, honestly. A lot of things could happen, and, well, even my friend Naomi kind of told me. She kind of reminded me of the risks before I came here.
Yeah, Kirsten wishes us the best. Amanda, is Amanda. Amanda's about to have a bad time. Kirsten's going to be most likely pulling Amanda to do any extra work around the house. So,
Well, let's just hope that everything goes well. Because, well, I mean, up until this point, the only person that really didn't know about the situation was Naomi. I initially wanted to tell her first, but I don't know. I just didn't want to make anybody worry.
Mm.
Savannah knows. I'm assuming Savannah has told Harvey, so I'm assuming he knows as well.
it's like Kirsten knows roughly what me and Amanda have went through before coming to Erwin. So, she's not that worried. But still, there is that worry.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not every day that you just fall into a new world and now you have a different life. But you know, I think when it comes down to this life, I think I know what I want to do. I just
Figure it
need to
out.
think about it a little bit further before I can really be content with myself.
That's completely fair. I've been trying to figure it out as I go. And so far, I'm learning how to make stuff with blacksmithing, which is actually really fun. It's like it was fun in MMOs and all that, but it's actually really fun to do in person.
I'm sure it is. I mean, I haven't really taken an interest in that kind of stuff, but
Yeah, it
you
also
know,
does
it
help.
does seem interesting.
It also does help having some type of power that if you accidentally do give yourself a slight burn, you can kind of like put a little bit of like a cold thing over it, so it
Mm.
helps getting used to the heat.
Yeah,
Kind of.
perhaps. I mean, I've just been working 2 jobs, helping lift cargo in and off ships, being a bouncer. I haven't had to throw that many people out, I guess you could say, recently.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, probably because they noticed I was there. And
Mm,
if you have the reputation that you have, well, I'm sure word of mouth spreads that you don't want to try anything at the Derman's Den because they got themselves a nice big bodyguard now, I guess you could say. One that's a
yeah.
Petrian as well, which is somewhat feared for their, strength, which is something I read a while ago.
I actually didn't know that. There's
Yeah,
a lot that I
Petrians
still
are.
don't know.
There's a lot that I still don't know either. I mean,
I
the only reason I found out what I was is because I had to go to a library about it.
Yeah, the only reason why I found out what I was Amanda came across me and told me I had wings, yes, but I wasn't dead.
Yeah. You know, that's something I often question. How did we survive the fall?
Honestly, I don't know. It could
Like
be
like I remember falling from
same.
high in the sky, and I don't know. I don't know, maybe I blacked out before I hit the ground. I don't remember, but when I hit the ground, it didn't exactly. I don't know. I don't know how it. Like, this is something that I've noticed, but like, I don't know if I blacked out or not. But I remember like before I hit the ground, I felt it. Like I felt some impact, but it didn't feel like a regular impact. I guess you could say. Like I'd assume that if you fall on your back or on your stomach or something like that, you would feel it all throughout your body, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know what your body feels like and you know the shape of it. But it's like I wasn't that shape. It's like I was some sort of mass. I don't know. Again, I don't know if this was a product of me blacking out or not. Hell, that's an even better question. The impact that I left, it wasn't even shaped like me. It was round, like, because I assume if you hit the ground, you're not you're gonna leave an imprint of your body shape, right?
Like there was like kind of one for mine. It was more so like I had like a good crater radius on mine. I think it was like a decent like crater, I think. I don't know how to measure craters.
I mean, I
Still a
didn't really
blur.
I didn't really measure mine either. I kind of just filled it up with Eliza when I was still with her, and that was about it. But I just remember how peculiar it was. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with this weird thing I read in that same book where I found out I was a Petrian.
Hmm.
Because in that book it said something along the lines of they secrete or leak like black goop.
Hmm.
It's like something that leaks from us.
So you're goopy, is what you're saying.
I mean, the book said that I leak it out, but I don't know exactly what that means because I've never really had that happen to me. I don't even know. I don't even want to I don't even want to guess where that comes out of. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the cracks on my face.
That could be it, maybe?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Until I meet another Petrian, which I haven't. I don't think I'm gonna find out for quite some time, but
I
it's
do know I need to find someone that can kind of explain the ice stuff at some point, because I still don't get it.
oh yeah, you told me about that. You told me about how you have this ice magic thing going
Yeah,
on.
I could show you real quick if you want.
Sure. I mean, I didn't really get to see it firsthand too much. Did
Move.
I don't know.
You might want to move.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Yep. That
Yeah.
is I've only ever seen someone use magic once. Well, I mean, magic in terms of
It's like
something big, something that you cast from something, and that was Hazel.
I don't know why it just kind of feels natural.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that you have wings. I mean,
Yeah, I
your
think.
eyes, they're like icy blue.
Yeah, because
Maybe that has something to do with it.
who knows? I guess I'll just have to like ask around and maybe find someone. Be like, hey, do you know why I can shoot this and do this with snow? Like, why am I so snowy and icy? I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of things for us to figure out. But man, I feel like I belong out there. I feel like I belong outside these walls. Like
Yeah.
something some I mean, we've met each other. We live in the same vicinity where we're from,
Yeah.
but I don't think I really gave you the full picture.
Yeah.
I I live alone. I don't live with anybody.
You too?
I have my own house. I have a job that kind of sucks, but puts food on the table.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta
And
do
well,
what you gotta do.
it's kind of just boring, I guess you could say. I don't make enough to travel the world, which is something that I really really wanted to do because so many times I watch videos and all that stuff when I'm relaxing, and I just see so many people having so much fun going to places, and it feels like I could never really do that. And well, maybe I'm not meant to do that in that world, at least. I mean, hell, the only real interaction I've had most of the time is, going to that shop and actually bumping into you.
Yeah.
Interactions are kind of just, they come and go, but, I, I kind of moved out when I was a little on the younger side and kind of just been on my own ever since. So
Yeah, it's
when I woke up into this world, I thought maybe this was my chance to finally do what I wanted to do. Because in this world, I mean, yeah, money's a thing, but nothing's really stopping me from just getting up and traveling. I don't have to pay, I don't know, $500 for a plane ticket and all that stuff.
yeah.
I could just pay a couple copper coins.
I do know that Amanda, for example, wants to get out of here at some point. I just don't know when.
I mean,
That's
I love this place. I do. And
yeah, same.
I I certain I like I don't want to leave my friends. I really, really don't. But I think if I explain to them that I want to travel, I think they would support me. Or
Just
at
be
least I
honest
hope
with
they
them.
will.
That's how you can tell the true friends from the non-true. You can tell them the truth, and they will not get mad at you if you want to do something that you want to do.
I mean, I really do. I mean, there was never a doubt in my mind that they're true friends. I mean, one of them literally caught me sneaking out and was worried about my safety. In fact, she was worried I was leaving. Like I was planning on leaving and just not coming back, and so I had to tell her that I wasn't doing that cuz well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
I think I pretty much have like a permanent travel buddy here now because pretty much once Amanda wants to head out, which I don't even know when because like we're still trying to get a little bit more money up for like all the supplies we need to go back on the road because like Amanda lost everything because of coming here now, so we're trying to get caught up, get all the equipment we need so we can hit the road.
Well,
But
I'm sure
I
both
get
of
you.
us will figure out our routes.
Yeah, I know we'll figure it out in the end.
Arrowin's a nice place, don't get me wrong, and perhaps when I leave, I'll be able to come back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's like I don't think everyone's gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, of course not.
We just make sure to let me know when you head out. Like send me a letter or something.
Yeah, of course. Of course I will. I mean, I got to send a lot of letters. But,
Yeah.
you know, writing a few letters to a few friends doesn't hurt at all, especially in this world.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to take first shift, okay? So you might as well go get some rest.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm just going to probably warm up by the fire.
That is completely fair.
Cam, Cam, wake up. We gotta go. They're here. They're here. They just walked past the tent.
They're here.
They just walked past the tent. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
I think they're taking the same path. So that's the path we're gonna take as well.
Okay.
Get up off the ground. Come on.
I am on the ground.
Okay, just be very careful. Do not be seen.
That's why I was on the ground. I was staying out of cover sight.
Okay. Just follow the same path. Stick to the shadows as well.
Okay.
I know that sounds a little corny, but I'm sure it's gonna work. I saw 3 of them. So we are gonna be dealing with more than what we can chew, possibly. Oh my goodness. I hope they didn't hear us. There's 3 of them. Just in case. Gosh, it's really, really dark.
Let's just keep it quiet.
Yeah, we will.
Hug the rock.
Salsa, I don't know what silver wings are, okay? Yeah, they're going behind the barracks.
You're right. They might have the crowbar. Like up on their crowbars.
Yeah, one of them is missing because I have it with me. 3 of them, though. Of course it's 3 of them. No one person could pull off a job like that. So we were definitely right in that regard. We're gonna have to be very, very extra careful around here. Those are guard barracks. We cannot be seen by guards either.
I'm trying to...
I see them.
Quiet.
Okay, go. Oh, be careful. I forgot there was a balcony there.
I think we're just mice. You're totally...
Yeah, they're good. We're good. We're good. Most of them are probably asleep.
Exactly.
I certainly hope so.
Exactly. As long as we hug the wall, we should be fine.
Yeah, you're probably right, Cells. That's exactly what they're gonna go do. They're gonna go steal.
They are not venting. They are not venting. That is not what they're doing.
Oh, please do not say that. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, they keep saying they're venting. That is not the case. You got eyes on them?
No, I don't. They might have already made it down there. But since they're going to one place, we do need to move rapidly. They might get in and get out like they did last time. Wait a minute, wait. How did they not hear us? In the back of their knee. Good lord, we're not resorting to violence.
Okay, looks like they're going.
Yep, those are our thieves. Here, quickly. I see some guards over there. Yeah, just be careful. Don't get seen. Violence should be avoided unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, let's.
Who knows, they might just surrender.
That could be it. We gotta catch them off guard. And then they go, oh no, we've been caught. We should turn back and not do this ever again. They turn against our ways.
Here, come over here.
Right there.
Hug the wall. Oh, jeez. I'm actually a little nervous. I would be lying if I said I wasn't.
Hey, we got this. We got this. We are confident. We are great. We'll get these guys and
Okay. Hide behind here. All right. They're distracted. All right. I can't help but notice, but with how irrational they are, who knows, that they might surrender, right?
Yeah,
They might just surrender. They got caught.
maybe.
I really don't want to have to resort to what my cells are saying.
Neither do
Because
I.
as much as I know sometimes it's necessary, I don't want violence to be the first call. All right? So we're
Right.
just going to go in and we're going to tell them to give up, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
They got caught. There's nowhere else for them to run.
Exactly. Let's get them cornered.
All right, here goes nothing.
Okay, let's go.
Hey! The jig is up. Hey! Hey!
Get back here!
Oh, goodness gracious. I've never really done this before, so I apologize if I trained on this.
Thing I can picture, chase them and get them.
Oh man, this is gonna be a lot easier if you just turn around and surrender. Dang
Okay?
it! All these boxes. Maybe something that I should just suggest to our bosses, and maybe some organization around here.
Just be careful. Look for the rail.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many things on the ground. Yeah, we really need to clean this place up.
Yeah. Maybe they'll slip.
Hopefully. So many obstacles in our way.
Come on.
Goodness gracious, they're really, really fast.
We just need to run faster.
Oh no, they're going into the public. Hopefully no one's around.
Oh no.
It doesn't look like anybody's around. The heck are you doing?
Get back here.
Oh, I gotta be careful not to hit any of these. This is merchandise and I don't exactly want to be responsible for a bunch of destruction. Where are they going?
I don't know.
Oh, careful, sorry. Oh goodness, that was one person. Hopefully they do not call the guards. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, they're trying to lose our cells. Goodness gracious, why do we have to run?
Run!
Careful. Oh, goodness gracious. Kim, you okay?
I'm fine. There's a third one.
Just keep going. Just keep focusing, okay?
Okay.
Cells, I need you to encourage me a little bit more, okay?
To the left.
They're not gonna get away with this. Not after everything they've done. This place seems familiar, right, Cam?
Oh yeah, this is where we talked about doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, isn't that ironic? Come on, seriously, you're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
Come on.
Oh snap, I hope that guard doesn't hear us. We really don't need the trouble right now.
Agreed.
Goodness gracious.
How how long can they run?
I don't know. Oh crap, sorry. Careful, they're pushing you. I certainly hope they're not using some alchemy stuff.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Where are they going?
I don't know. I'm not used to this area that much.
It looks like they're splitting up.
Nope, they're trying to confuse us.
Oh wow, they're certainly doing it.
Oh, there's right front of a guard.
Okay, thankfully they didn't see that. They are drawing too much attention.
They might
Goodness.
think we're playing a game. They might think we're playing a game or something. Maybe.
I certainly hope not. Right. Seriously, I really hope that didn't bring unwanted attention.
Come on!
Okay. Sorry, excuse me.
Excuse me?
Goodness gracious, they really have us running around. I feel like I've said that more times than once.
My legs are hurting from all this running!
There's a dead end. Get him!
Yes! Get over here! Don't want to run now!
As the hidden trio in front of you both continue to run, it appears as if one is leading the pack found a possible way to escape. As they saw a sharp turn just ahead of them, Justin didn't want to take any chances with all of them getting away. Not on my watch! Justin bolts at incredible speed and finds the perfect opportunity to leap off the ground, and as a result manages to tackle one of the hooded figures to the ground, who thrashed around a bit and to try to escape your grip, but admitted defeat considering the circumstances. Justin glances up only to see the other two figures in shock as well, but not at him tackling their partner to the ground, but due to the ice wall that blocked their way. Cam took a guarding position and everyone could notice the bits of frost sparkling off of her hands. Did she just summon an ice wall to stop them? There was no time to think about it right now, as the hooded figure who Justin tackled started thrashing again. Hey, let me go! Ugh! They demanded, but not getting their wish. Not until we see who you really are. With one fell swoop, the thief's hood, Justin would pull it off and the perpetrator off of the perpetrator's head, revealing the face of who was on the other side. He was not prepared to see who he saw. A look of shock overlapped Justin's face. There he saw the face of a kid. What? What? You're just a goddamn kid! Cam would soon get the reveal for herself on her end as well, as the two thieves that she surrounded also decided to take off their hoods, or it was here that she was met with the same answer from under those hoods. A couple of young-looking kids. She couldn't believe her eyes. Justin would then grab a hold of the kid who he had tackled and dragged them over to the other kids. Cam and Justin now stood side by side, both with shock and confusion in their minds. That didn't stop them from seeking out the answers to the questions they had now. The stakeout was a success, and now it was time to get them to speak up. Start talking now! Taking a look at the kids, you both noticed that one held an expression of regret, one with a not-so-pleased look, and the last one carrying an expression that perfectly said the words, "Oh no." Just as the one who held regret in their face was about to speak up, their other friend had a few words to say of their own. "We don't need to answer to you. You're not guards," they said in a very sassy yet defensive tone. Cam and you looked at each other, seriously wondering why this kid was trying to play this game but didn't want to bend to their rules.
If it's the guards you want to answer to, then by all means, we'll bring them here.
After all, they kind of caused a little bit of a stir. Maybe they're coming right now. It seems like that did just the trick, as all three kids are now wore an expression of utter shock, as if they were about to be sent to prison. The one with regret suddenly bursted into tears, realizing their guilt.
Please don't call the guards on us. I don't want to get locked up. We were only doing this to survive, and Max said we wouldn't get caught.
She would suddenly blurt out, but get told off by her friend. Emily, why would you tell them my name? Ugh! Max would retaliate. Now you know two of their names, and thankfully you were about to learn the third, as the third one came walking over to their friend Max. Didn't you just reveal hers just now, though? That's a bit hypocritical, the third one would say before getting the same treatment as Emily. David, I swear I'm going to... Oh no. Max then sighed out, realizing what he did.
Great. Now that we know your names, perhaps it's time to really start doing the talking we requested a minute ago.
Emily continued to shed a few tears in the process while the others looked very defeated. Max looked like he wanted to say something again, but ultimately decided against it.
Are you going to call the guards on us?
Emily would cry out softly, causing the two of you to lessen your demanding like tone, seeing as she was not in a good state. We won't unless you make us have to, all right? So work with us a little bit here, okay? You three have been stealing from the docks recently, and we simply want to know why. The kids all looked at each other. Max looked like he just wanted to leave, David still holding a look of defeat, and Emily wiping the last of her remaining tears. Emily then began approaching the two of you, regret clear in her eyes as she looked up at the both of you. Emily, what are you doing? We don't owe these two anything, right, David? Max blurted out as he looked over to his other friend for backup, but never got it. Emily would ignore her friend as all she wanted to do now was just say what she needed to say.
We'll show you why, if you'll let us,
She said softly. The two of you started to take pity on her, as if you could sense the regret in her voice. She wanted nothing more than to do the right thing in this moment. The two of you would crouch down on your knees, almost like a mother and father ready to hear what their child had to say.
Show us what you want to show us, okay? We just want to know the truth.
She would nod her head as her friend stood by. Well, what choice do we have, honestly, have left? David would chip in, while Max sort of muttered to himself. The two of you would then pick yourselves up off the ground.
We'll be keeping an eye on you while we head to where you're taking us. Please just don't try anything. We really don't want to have to call the guards on kids, so just cooperate with us.
Of course. Oh, sorry.
Of course.
Emily would chime. Better than seeing the guards, so I'm game, David remarked. Tisk. Whatever, let's just go, Max sighed. Emily would take the lead as her friends joined her, with the two of you following from close behind. It was time to finally get those answers. Well, thankfully we didn't have to walk.
Yeah. My legs needed a break after that running.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
guys
I
can
really.
run really fast.
Well, they're kids. They have more energy, honestly.
Maybe that makes sense.
All right, go on in.
Oh.
What? What is it? What? Donations box? Why does this place look like this? Kim?
Yeah.
You're not thinking what I'm thinking, right?
I think we're thinking the same thing.
Who's their caretaker, though?
I don't know. Oh.
The two of you would be joined by a third person who comes down the stairs and is surprised to see the kids up at this hour, as well as two guests in her home. She makes her way over to the two of you.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you do it.
I can do it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hello. I wasn't really expecting company at this late hour. Did the kids let you two in?
The woman asks curiously. The two of you look up at each other, thinking that this has to be the guardian of these kids.
Yes, ma'am. That would be correct.
The woman would seem surprised by this, but nevertheless let it blow.
Ah, I see. The kids are usually supposed to be asleep at the moment, so forgive me if I'm kind of surprised.
She would go on to state.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Maribel. Maribel Willows, the caretaker of this orphanage here. But you can call me Mary for short. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
She would say as she reached out her hand. The two of you would both clearly take in the words she just said and noted to what she referred to as that this place is. This was definitely a shock to hear. Regardless, you wanted to keep it professional. It's nice to meet you too as well. My name is Justin and this is my friend Cam. Say, I know this is something we speculated just a second ago, but correct me if I'm wrong, but you did just say that this place is an orphanage, right?
I did, yes. I've been the caretaker of this orphanage for many years. Why do you ask? Is there something wrong?
She would reveal with curiosity in her expression. The two of you would notice the kids lower their heads in shame, as they knew what was about to come next. You both knew the truth would hurt, but you needed to say it either. It's the right thing to do. Mary, I it really pains me to say this to you, but since you seem like a really sweet lady, I I I must inform you that the kids have been responsible for numerous acts of theft over heroin box. Me and my partner here just caught them in the act, which is why we are here. Maribel's expression would change almost immediately. You both could see the potential heartbreak in her eyes, but also did not. Could you really blame her, though? This was a lot.
What? No, that can't be right. My kids would never do such a thing.
She responded as she stumbled over her words. Maribel would turn to face the kids.
Max, David, Emily, you have done no such thing, right?
She asked hesitantly, hoping their answer would be a no. David would nudge Max's shoulder, hinting that he should answer. Max sighs and lifts his head up, ready to tell his surrogate mother the truth. We we have. They're telling the truth. I'm sorry, Mama, Max would say with such regret in his voice. Maribel's face then changed to one of complete heartbreak. She was feeling a lot of emotions just hearing those very words. The two of you felt incredibly bad for her, as it must have been very hard to reveal this to her.
If you need a minute, we can just step outside for a quick second.
She would face the two of you again, wiping a few tears from her eyes.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting to hear such news. Thank you, though.
She would tell the two of you, making you feel a bit relieved. Of course, we mean no harm towards the kids, even with what they have done. However, we do wish to know why they committed the acts of robbery, if that's okay with you, Mary. Maribel would slowly turn to the kids, changing her expression to one of disappointment.
Actually, I would like to know this as well. Which one of you wants to explain the meaning of all this?
She would ask firmly, making the kids feel even more guilty. Max would step up to the plate again, gesturing to his friends that he's going to take the blunt of the explanation. After all, he was almost seen as the ringleader for the group. There was no sugarcoating it. We we just we just wanted to help you, Mama. We wanted to help you in the orphanage. It makes us sad seeing you so sad about everything that's happened here. We thought we could help by taking some of the supplies from the docks. Max would shamefully admit. Maribel's face showed so many emotions, but she knew she had to do something about this. She understands why they did it, but it's still wrong.
I understand you kids want to help me and appreciate the thought, but what were you all thinking? Stealing from the Erwin docks? You could have been caught by the guards, and then I wouldn't be able to save you.
She would state firmly while keeping her voice at a reasonable decibel. The kids would keep their heads down, still ashamed of what they have done. We're sorry, Mama, the kids would all say collectively. Maribel would drop the face of disappointment, seeing as the limit has been reached, before turning back to the two of you.
I am so sorry for all this. I should have done a better job at keeping an eye on them. I'm just so sorry about it all. You see, this place hasn't been in the best condition as of recent. I mean, it's really not hard to tell. Just look at it. We used to have a benefactor a while ago who made many donations to help keep this place afloat, but they sadly decided to pull their funding to us for reasons that are still unknown. Even today, I still don't have an answer as to why they abandoned us, but this is the result. It's been a struggle trying to make any coin around here, and I guess the kids wanted to take matters into their own hands, which they shouldn't have.
She would reveal, causing the two of you to feel an ache in your hearts.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about all that. We noticed the conditions when we first came in, but we had no idea how bad the situation was. You might just be the first people to have expressed such a thing. Hardly anyone comes in here to make a generous donation. We get some coins here and there from our nice neighbors, but they can't always lend us a hand as they have lives of their own and families they have to feed.
She responded in a depressing tone, pulling more at your heartaches. The both of you can feel some tears begin to form around your eyes. It absolutely breaks your hearts, seeing that this nice and humble caretaker along with their adopted kids have to suffer like this. It was too much to bear with, and the both of you didn't want to make it worse. You glance at each other, giving a signal expression. It wasn't right to take this to the guards. These kids were just trying to survive, and some acts of petty stealing shouldn't equal many years in a cold cell. Uh, um, we understand, Mary. All we really wanted to know was just the truth and hopefully put an end to the robberies, as it's affected many people. Since we now have our questions answered, we want to express our sympathy and tell you that we're, we want to tell you that we won't take this to the guards. It doesn't sit well with us seeing a couple of young kids go to prison just because they wanted to help out. You see a grateful smile form across Maribel's face after she processed what you just said.
I'm so grateful to hear that. Thank you. I don't want to see my kids go to prison either, and don't you worry about the robberies anymore. They will never happen again. Right, kids? You won't ever steal again?
She would say as she turned to them all, being firm in the last part. Yes, Mama, we swear. Max said as the other two nodded in agreement.
Good. Now, I want you all to apologize to these nice people for the trouble you have given them.
She requested, making all of the kids approach. We're sorry, Max said first. Yeah, sorry for the mess we caused, David followed.
We won't ever do it again. We promise.
Emily finished off. The two of them gave a gentle smile. The two of them gave a gentle smile, seeing their generosity to forgive them. There's always a time to learn from your mistakes. Let this be one of those times, okay? The kids would all nod in agreement.
All right. You three could go upstairs now. We'll talk more in the morning.
Maribel would tell the three kids. One by one, the kids would make their way up the stairs and out of sight, leaving only the adults in the room.
They seem really nice. Is it just you who takes care of them? Sadly, yes. But even if that's the case, I don't want to abandon these kids. They need someone to be their mother, and I'm sure as hell I'm going to be the one to them. Benefactor or not, even if this orphanage burnt to the ground, I would never leave these kids.
She would state firmly. You both would admire her commitment. That's very admirable. Has there been any luck with maybe finding a new benefactor?
I wish I could say there was. Most are very stubborn and greedy with their wealth. So when they see someone like me, they almost always look the other way.
She responded, making you both take pity on her. Justin, in particular, feels like he doesn't want to leave. After all it's been through. He may have finished his investigation, but now it felt like there was a new goal he had in mind. If I may, Mary, I would like to lend a hand in helping you find a new benefactor. Maribel was stunned to hear this.
You want to help me in finding a new benefactor? You would do that for me? For this orphanage?
She asked in shock. Justin would smile, indicating that he was serious about.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Maribel would say with a genuine thanks. There's really no need for you to thank me, Mary. You need the help, and I can assure you that I will do my best to try and find this place a new benefactor. And once I do, I will bring them here right away.
That's very sweet of you. It makes me happy to know that there's still hope after all. It may take some time to find one, but thank you so much for taking your time to do such a thing. I wish nothing but the best of luck in your attempts.
She would say with a friendly smile. I appreciate it, truly. Oh, and before we go, here's something for your troubles. It's not much, but it could go a long way. Justin would reach in his pockets and pull out a few coins. Cam, seeing what he was doing, would jump in as well and freely pull out a few coins from her own and handed them over to Justin. He gladly took them from her hand and handed them to Maribel. Maribel would be at a loss of words. She had not seen such generosity from strangers in a long time, and the sight of it made her heart melt, as it did with the two of you as well.
I know I've said this probably too many times now, but thank you two so much. I truly will never forget this night. I am seriously thankful.
She would respond, smile still on her face. You're absolutely welcome, Maribel. You have a great night now.
You too as well.
She would say lastly as she waved you two goodbye.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, you could tell me. But now I know what I must do. My investigation is over. I've put a stop to these robberies. We put a stop to these robberies.
Mhm.
But from here on out, I think I'll bear this task alone. I
Are you
only
sure?
asked you to assist me. I only asked you to assist me with the robberies, okay? We figured it out. It's done. You can go home. You don't need to worry about this anymore.
Are you sure?
Uh, I'm absolutely sure.
Okay.
This is something that I just need to do for them. I can't just leave this place like this. It feels wrong. I'm gonna find them a new benefactor. But first I need to tell Savannah what I've figured out. I need to go to Derman's Den tomorrow night, and I just need to tell her straight up what happened and the explanation, but you shouldn't be a part of it, okay? You did so well. You did so awesome, okay? And if there's anything that you should take away from this is that you helped save a bunch of crimes from happening, okay? And even if you're not going to be helping me directly, those few coins you just gave me, that is enough to show that you support them, okay?
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you so much for helping me.
Hey, let's keep in touch, okay? Let me know once you get a benefactor for this place.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to find one. I can't tell myself that I'll try my best. I will do my best. I will find one. Even if I have to stay here for so long, I will find them a factor.
I know you will. You're stubborn. You'll find them one.
I guess stubborn's good in this situation. I guess you could say
Yeah.
the perfect nuance, I guess. It's really late. I shouldn't say it's getting late. It already is late.
I might be able to get some rest before I have to get up early. Though
Yeah, you probably should, because I don't see the moon in
Kirsten
the
will be
sky
a
now.
little bit lenient, but still.
Just tell her you were helping me out.
Yeah, she already knew, so pretty sure she's not expecting me to be coherent tomorrow. So
Yeah, I'll definitely keep in touch with you, okay?
definitely, let's keep in touch.
Man, my legs are sore.
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, and I have to walk all the way back to Astra Centrum.
Well, my place is on the way, so I'll walk as much as I can.
There's so
Let's
many
go.
stairs.
Uh,
Oh,
Let's get
no.
going then. Sooner the better.
Yeah, let's get back home. You hammer away at the silver on the anvil. You're determined to perfect your tapering technique with the swords. You've been slightly off this entire time, but you're determined to get it right this time. In between hammer strikes, you feel a slight tap on your shoulder, which causes you to slightly jump. You turn your head and see it's Kirsten. Oh, Kirsten! What's up? Did I startle you? Kirsten says with a slight chuckle. A sigh escapes your lips. So this is how Kirsten felt those times you interrupted her while working. So, what are you working on currently? Oh, I'm just practicing tapering, really. Trying to get that nice edge so I can sharpen it up nicely. Kirsten inspects your work. It's looking good. Do you think you can lengthen the blade by chance? I want to see if you could pull off a longsword with that metal. I mean, I could try, but is it wise to do that now? Yeah, it should be fine. I need this longsword made for a client by the end of the day, and I'm backed up with other orders already. A look of surprise takes over your face. Did she just say this is for a client? Is this your first order? The time has come. I'll get started on it right now. You take the sword length metal over to the forge to reheat the metal. You tap your foot to a beat until it's time to pull out the now heated metal. You place the metal on the anvil and begin to stretch out the blade with a mix of pulling and hammering the pliable material. All that fills your ears is the rhythm of the hammer hitting the silver. Cling, cling, cling. You wipe your brow and begin tapering the edges of the blade. With each strike of the hammer, the blade begins to take shape. You pick up the piece and hold it out by pointing it straight ahead and looking at the blade with an eye closed. The blade is straight. Okay, time for sharpening and polish. You dunk the metal into the water with a loud sizzle before walking the blade over to the grindstone. With one foot on the grindstone pedal, you pump the spinning stone while rocking the blade back and forth. Sparks fly as the blade is ground to a sharp edge before taking a break to switch out the grit for a more fine one to remove the burr on the edge. A few passes with grit offers a smooth result. You opt to polish the sword after. You opt to polish the sword after the handle has been attached. You dig through the reserved handles Kristen has on hand and find a nice oak handle. You insert the blade into the handle before securing the rivets in place. You give the blade a good twirl to ensure the security of the craftsmanship before walking back to the grindstone and applying a polish wheel attachment and applying a polishing paste to the blade. You run the wheel for a few minutes until you can see your reflection in the blade. You nod in satisfaction. Okay, I think we're good. Time to see what Kristen thinks. You enter the shop and find Kristen has just finished with the customer. You move out of the way of the customer before approaching Kristen by simply extending the blade with the palms of your hands. I finished it. Kristen grabs the sword and does her normal checks. The straightness of the blade, the sharpness of the sword, the sturdiness of the handle, and the polish of the final product. She would give a slight nod. This should do nicely for the client. Really? Yes, I knew you could do it. Kristen places a hand on your shoulder. There's nothing else I can teach you regarding blacksmithing anymore. You have the skills needed to make whatever your heart or your client's heart desire. Congrats, kid. Whoa. I'm honored. I couldn't have gotten where I am at without you. Amanda climbs down for the second floor and interrupts the conversation. You got the seal of approval? Oh, I'm so proud of you, Cam! Amanda raises her hand, prepped for a good and crisp high five. Yeah! Kristen places the sword on the counter. I'll make sure that the client gets the sword and gives you regards. Take the rest of the day off to celebrate. Also, Kristen would place some coins in your hand. The client paid in advance, so here's the commission money for the sword. Don't try to spend it all in one place, but try to have some fun. Thanks, Kristen. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me go grab my things and feed Cobalt. Yeah, don't forget to feed that fluff ball. He gets grouchy without his meals. We all learned the hard way when Amanda forgot to feed him dinner one night. Hey, it was one time and I was an hour late, Amanda says defensively. Well, I had to get a new pillow because he somehow got into my room and shredded mine, Kristen says with a slight chuckle, but also slight annoyance. Oh, better get going to get that done. Thanks again, Kristen. Okay, we need to feed the cat. I mean, I think I might have already fed it earlier. I could forget. Let me see. Let me grab my stuff while I'm at it. I honestly just store it. I need to store my stuff for now. Okay. Where is the food? Okay. We are out of food. I might just need to get food while I'm out. Yeah, we are out of cat food. I will just get cat food while I'm out. I can make a run. It should be... Yeah, we'll make the run while we're out. We'll get some cat food. I gotta get cat food, we're out. I'll be fine. Okay. We're officially blacksmiths. Yes. Okay. It's official blacksmiths. Okay, so on the list, we have fun, but also get food for cats so the cat does not shred up another pillow. Because, yeah, we don't want Cobalt to shred up things again. It was not fun. It's been a few weeks since that whole stakeout thing. I'm wondering how Justin's doing with that, you know? I'm pretty sure he'll let me know when he knows. I already know what I plan on doing. It's gonna be fun. Wait. Let me just... Wait, did I forget anything on my back? I think I have everything. I have the coins. I have that. Yeah, we look like we're good. Okay, cool. I sometimes forget to get everything, so... What am I gonna do? Oh, maybe I could get clients. That would be fun and festive. It was not a date, okay? It was not a date. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Hello. As you approach the counter, the worker gives you a slight smile. What would you like today, miss? Might I recommend one of our tea blends imported from Gaia? It has slight fragrance of rose and lavender. Not today. Can I get my usual? The worker gives a nod of understanding before turning around and making your usual order. A black tea with a lot of milk and sugar, and a black coffee with a couple of sugar cubes to go. When they finish, they turn to you and hand you your drinks. That will be 10 copper, miss. Of course. You reach into your pockets and produce 10 copper coins for the worker, along with a couple of extra coins as well for a small tip. Thank you so much, miss. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your friend enjoys their drink too. Oh, I'll make sure of it. Thanks again. Okay, I better hurry and get over before it gets cold. He gets grumpy when it's cold coffee. I mean, like, I'm not a big fan of coffee, but cold coffee just sounds disgusting. Like, it actually sounds disgusting. Unless it's, like, an iced coffee. That's different. But, like, a cold, like, room temperature coffee just, it sounds horrible. No, it's not a wet. That was not wetting material. That thing. It was stick up. No, there's no wedding. There is no wedding. We're just friends. I was just helping a friend out back then, okay? Oh my god. I don't like that threat. I do not like that threat. Okay. Okay, let me think. Okay, where we're going. Oh, we can make a run by a bakery. Ooh, I wonder what they have there. Maybe they have, like, different, like, cupcakes, donuts. Well, I wonder if they have, like, bagels or something, too. That would be really good. Right, I actually want more something sweet, like a chocolate cake or something. I could maybe pick up bagels for, like, breakfast or something. Who knows? Because, like, Amanda keeps stealing mine, which is, like, I get very mad at that because I work hard on making those bagels. And like getting those bagels and all that, and just Amanda steals them for no reason. I hate it. No, we are not roommates. This is a time. Okay. I need to remember. I was gonna turn around here. I need to get to the Lakeside District. I think that's where the bakery is. Excuse me. I'm wondering if I can. I think we could cut through here. Yeah, it looks like we could cut through here. I think. Yeah, it's up there. I forgot how to get up there again. Give me a minute. We're going to take the back roads. We're taking the road less traveled today. Yeah, because why am I don't have anyone in this, you know, it's just me. Just living my best life. Aha! I overshot it. I always overshoot it here. We found it, though. We are good. Okay. He seems to be focused a lot on that gravel, but it's fine. I mean, everyone can have that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if they have lemon cookies. Ooh, lemon cookies sound so good! I mean, anything at the bakery here is good. So, I am really excited to see what is in store at this bakery. What will I have today? Because, like, this is the one of the days that it's good to reward yourself. That's the plan. I'm going to reward myself. Bread is good. Bread is good. That would be a good thing to have, but I might get that for the house. I have to get that when I get the food up. Most of these places are open late. Hello. You glance at all the delicious sweets and pastries in front of you, looking for one that screams, "You accomplished something cool! Eat me to celebrate!" After a couple of minutes, the baker approaches you. Anything catching your eye? A lot of things are, but there's too many good-looking options. They chuckle at your reply before dusting off the flour from their outfit. Well, I just got through making some cupcakes, if that's more your speed. I could give you a variety pack of flavors for 8 copper coins. That does sound like a good offer, and I wouldn't be eating them alone. A slight rumble would escape your stomach, causing another chuckle to escape the baker's lips. From the sounds of it, your stomach has made up your mind. I'll go ahead and get those wrapped up for you. They proceed to gather different flavors of cupcakes into a box for you. So many flavor options. You grab out 8 copper coins and place them on the counter. Here you go. The baker grabs your coins and hands you the box full of cupcakes. Enjoy. Just don't eat them too fast or you might get sick. I want you to enjoy them, not regret them. Of course. Thanks again. Okay. We got our cupcakes. We got our coffee and my tea. Time to go say hello to Mr. Grumpy Pants before the sun goes all the way down. Like, he should be already in by now, knowing him. Let's go see. Yeah, it's been a while since we've eaten together. So it'd be nice to hang out. Where do we spot tonight? Hopefully something good. Cat's name is Cobalt. Oh, I see. As you climb up the stairs, you still see asleep Yang on the couch in front of you. He is always asleep when you get here. Does he expect you to wake him up each time you come? You set down the box of cupcakes and drinks and lightly shake Yang. Time to wake up. The stars will be out soon. He turns over on the couch. 5 more minutes, Mom. Oh, he's really sound asleep. You think to yourself for a minute, how can you wake him up? You look next to the couch and see a rolled up scroll. An idea forms in your head. Wakey wakey! Using slight force, you bonk Yang with the scroll that is now in your hand. The frightened man falls from the couch onto the floor with a quiet yelp before quickly standing up to put his hands up in defense. Alright, whose smart idea was it to? He would cut himself off at the sight of you and the refreshments you brought. I had to resort to drastic measures to wake you up from your beauty sleep. Well, I did not appreciate the way you woke me up, but I do appreciate the coffee and cupcakes you brought me, so I'll let it slide today, he says as he reaches for the coffee and sugar cubes. What brings you here this early tonight? I thought you were going to come by in a couple of days due to work. Oh, that's why I came over. Kristen gave me a sign off as competent enough to make weapons without supervision. I'm pretty much a full-fledged rookie blacksmith. Yeah. He places a couple of sugar cubes into the coffee and gives it a slight shake to mix the sugar into the liquid. I see. Congrats on that advancement for you, Cam. That seems really big for you. Oh, it is. Once I got the news, I grabbed some stuff and rushed over here to let you know. A slight blush forms on Yang's face from your words before he takes a big sip of his coffee and sets the empty cup on the table. I'm honored that you thought to tell me. Of course, gotta keep my friends in the loop. You give a slight wink towards Yang before picking up a cupcake and licking off the frosting. I still don't understand. What? He would pick up a cupcake. Why must you lick off the frosting on top of the cupcake and then eat the cake part? He takes the cupcake lining off before ripping the cake part in half. Finally, he would place the ripped off cake on top of the frosting. He has made a frosting sandwich with his cupcake. This way, you can get a bite of everything in each bite, he says as he takes a bite of his creation. Listen, I like to get the majority of the calories out first. Plus, the cake is a really great palate cleanser for the sweet frosting. Come on, you gotta give it a try. No. It was worth a try. You shove the frostingless cupcake into your mouth and take a sip of your tea to wash it all down. Your sweet tooth has been satisfied. You both sit in silence for a few moments before seeing all the cupcakes are gone. Well, looks like we have no more snacks. Seems so. I think that the stars should be out now. Want to go check the telescope and see what we can spot tonight? Oh, gladly.
Let me see. Yep, that's Octans. It lines up with the star chart for this time of year. Let me just make a quick note of that.
Ooh, I think I see Lucerna. It's really bright tonight.
That makes sense too. Lucerna was named after light after all.
Yang.
Yeah, Cam?
I'm not sure what constellation this is. Maybe it's just what I missed in the books around here.
There are some that can be similar, so this must be the case.
Which one am I looking at? You know, I could have just forgotten what the city looks like or something.
I don't recognize this one either. You know what this means, right?
It means that...
You just found a new constellation, Cam! This is like a once-in-a-thousand-years type of thing! My colleagues are gonna be so jealous that they weren't here for this discovery. I need to start filling out the books and get the word out to the other observatories! Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine. I would have felt the same if I figured something out that Amanda didn't know with blacksmithing.
Oh, well, I do need to update the star charts now to reflect the new constellation. Now, what to name this one? It needs a good ring to it. I got nothing.
Can I give it a try?
Sure, give it a shot. Just don't name it something like Steven or something. That's how our last observer got fired.
How about something maybe associated with snow? I don't know why, but it just gives me coldish vibes.
Jello it is. It means frigidity. Just a fancy name for cold, pretty much.
Perfect! Let's see what else we can spot in the sky.
Sure.
Yo guys! Hopefully you guys enjoyed stream. I worked really hard on it. Yeah, I'm gonna unmute people since yeah, we got things. Where is okay. You can talk since you're still here. Hello. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you Justin for voicing Yang. That was really fun. Also for Justin helping out with his parts of the stream. Also thanks to Flame, Flitz, Cat, and Lila for helping with backstage. They are amazing. And yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Sorry, I know losing my mind in my thing. I will eventually make an intro. Hopefully, if not, it'll most likely be something I do in the future. Who knows? Yeah.
I'm moving my mind.
You get the flame edition. But yeah, guys, don't worry. I'm gonna be rating Justin because I think he is still cooking. I think he's still cooking some Skyline right now. Let me double check. Let me see. Is he still cooking? Oh yeah, he is cooking. I see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. Let me go ahead and get that raid set up. Also, thank you guys for all the follows and hydrates and all that. I have been pretty good at making sure that I keep an eye out on those hydrates and all that the entire stream. But yeah, really hoping that you guys enjoyed it. I worked really hard on a lot of it, and so did Justin and everyone that was a part of it. Oh, I see. Let me go ahead and raid because it's about to be a really good part on Justin's end. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. I will get that hydrate before you guys go. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, go show Justin some love. He's worked really hard on his end of the episode too. It's been me, Camel Warrior here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.